Well, there's an Ottawa doctor who wants to help you stay out of the hospital. Dr. Kwadwo Kyeremanteng has written a new book called Prevention Over Prescription, and we are so lucky because he is joining us this morning in studio to talk about his new book. Good morning, Dr. K, and welcome to the show.
Melissa, great to meet you for the first time.
So great
Big
to
fan.
have you here. Absolutely. Okay, let's talk about this new book and why you wanted to write this.
Honestly, it stemmed from my experience during the pandemic. We saw a lot of patients, unfortunately, come in with metabolic syndrome. So that being obesity, type 2 diabetes, high cholesterol. And when we look at these conditions, you realize that they're reversible. And one of my goals was really to empower people in terms of how to get healthy and not get too caught up in, you know, if we go on our social media feed, you're going to see so many options. You're going to hear, should I be carnivore? Should I be vegan? Should I do this type of workout? And I really wanted to distill it into the simplest, most effective ways for people to get healthy.
So what would you say is the simplest, most effective way for people to get healthy? Because I know you became a huge advocate during the pandemic for people with their metabolic health.
Yeah, so in my humble opinion, probably the most valuable lever is protein intake. So I bet more than 90% of us aren't eating enough protein. And if we aim for somewhere around 0.7 to 1 gram per pound of ideal body weight, your life is going to change. You are going to increase your lean muscle mass. You are going to feel fuller. You're going to be less likely to crave on bad food. And your energy is going to be better. If you're pre-diabetic or diabetic, your blood sugar is going to be more controlled. So to me, this is one of the most impactful levers. And we talk about nutrition, we talk about how to move, we talk about the need to connect and create community and reduce your stress. But if I had to choose one thing, Melissa, it would be increase your protein intake.
Increase your protein intake. Now, of course, you love seeing your patients, but you also are talking about you don't really want to see them in the ICU.
Exactly. Like, I think when we see patients go through an ICU admission, whether it was through the pandemic or not, unfortunately, they don't come out the same person. You're weaker, you're deconditioned, and the impact that has on not only you, but your family can be quite significant, where you're taking time off work, or maybe you're not going back to work because you got to take care of your loved one. And so my huge mission right now is to try and help people avoid seeing myself in the intensive care unit and empower them to realize that you can take control of your health. And I always lean on the 80-20 principle, or essentially what is the lever you can choose that is going to have the biggest impact. And I think individually, if we take the time, and hopefully the book helps with this too, is that you only need to choose one or two things to pivot from.
Okay.
It might be increasing your step count. It might be improving your sleep. It might be increasing your protein intake. But I highly encourage folks, just choose one or two things that you think is going to be impactful, and you're going to see a difference in your life.
And you say it's better to start simple, start with one thing and then add on as you get kind of used to that one thing and it becomes your lifestyle as opposed to a challenge?
Oh, I love that, Melissa, because we have a chapter on habit formation, and that's exactly it. You want to celebrate the wins, and for you to get momentum, it has to be something simple. So if it's going to be that protein focus, it's the fact that you're meeting your goals or close to your goals on a daily basis. If it's being more active, increasing your step count, the fact that you're moving in the right direction, that's the win. So I'm of the opinion that it should be one at a time, and choose the one that you think is going to be the most impactful.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for joining us, and congratulations on your new book.
Thank you so much, Melissa.
We appreciate you taking the time, and we want to let you know as well how you can get this new book. It is called Prescription Over Practice, and of course you can get it Prevention Over Prescription, and it is available for pre-order at Dr. K's website. You could head there for more information. drkwadwo.ca/books.